Kahalayim la Yahawashi Yahawashi Bahasham Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders. Peace, blessing, mercy, and salutation to all the brotherhood out there teaching the truth and sincerity in the name of Yahawashi Yahawashi. So I was reading First Maccabees chapter 3, and I did what any Israelite would do. I try to check to see who is this Apollonius. Who is this character that I'm reading about in the Bible that is, from the world, we're going to say. So there was this list that I have on, basically, let me know who I was searching for. And there's a lot of information in there. Most of it is based on opinion, but it's based on facts. So I was reading about Judas Maccabeus, or the Maccabees, and as I was reading about this man Judas Maccabeus, I started thinking to myself, is this one of Yahawashi's reincarnations? And as I started to read, I was like, man, it has to be. Because it said in the scripture in chapter 3, First Maccabees, the things that he did, right? He brought salvation to his people. And then I have to see the scripture to remind me of what I was thinking. But it had me thinking. Like beautiful thoughts, right? And what I thought was beautiful was all the stuff that Yahawashi said, like, if this were my kingdom, then my servants would fight, right? And in the event with this Assyrian, Judas Maccabeus, he was down, man. He was destroying, pillaging, straight up gangster stuff, man. So and I started thinking, damn, was this what he meant? Like, was this what Yahawashi meant? Because he did that before? I don't know. I don't remember hearing any lessons on whether Judas Maccabeus is a reincarnation of Yahawashi. I'm going to ask one of the apostles, if I ever remember to ask them. But it pretty much felt like a solid, man. My thoughts about Judas Maccabeus are solid. But it was the scripture I was reading that was leading me to believe these things, man. Straight up awesome, wonderful thoughts. And as I read, a little, and now things are popping into my head. Like what just popped into my head is when Yahawashi said, give unto Caesar what is Caesar's and give to Yahweh what belongs to Yahweh. And the story that right here says, well, if you read it, I don't know if I can find it. Maybe it's right here. Maybe it's right here. But it's in there that says that Judas Maccabeus, formed an alliance with Rome. And then that was that made me think about that. because you have to use, man, all the things that Yahawashi said made me think, man, this is awesome. Because when he was Yahawashi, he didn't fight nobody. But and if he was Judas Maccabeus, he's a straight up warrior. Like he did many acts, right? He did many things, many good things for his people. So this is just basically commentary for me, because you are allowed to think things as long as they're righteous thoughts, and this is powerful for me because all the things that I was reading about Judas Maccabeus doing, like I believe that those kind of things are gonna happen again. Oh, and what made me think it is this Yahawashi and the reincarnation is when it's in another chapter, but according to this little article, a statement was made by the author of this particular, I don't know what it's called, thesis or whatever, way of thinking, that I forgot what I was going to say, but it basically, his thoughts are like, man, this guy tried to do what the pagans did by manipulating God and asking him to do what he said it in a weird way. He basically said that, Judas Maccabeus tried to do what the pagans did and get God to do his work. Well, Joshua asked Yahawashi to stop the sun and the moon. That's what made me think, all right, we're on the same page. But it ain't nothing but a G thing, because all it takes is a little reading. And these scriptures are beautiful, man. They're beautiful. They're like that girl that you have a crush on. Because it's nice to have a friend that one day you're gonna smash on. And what I mean by smash is you're gonna tap. You're gonna get it. You ain't gonna hit it and quit it, because that's forbidden in our religion. I say religion because it's a way of we do things. We're not supposed to be scoundrels like that. Because what happened to the son of Judah, that the younger one, that I think his name was Onus. He was supposed to give his brother an inheritor, but this wicked thing, while he was pumping in Tamar, he didn't bust in there. He spilled on the ground. So then he died. And that was a wicked act. If you're gonna go inside a woman or a woman, and if you got yourself a prostitute, you better bust inside her, or you wear a condom and bust inside her. I don't know how comfortable you feel. And that's up to you. What are you convinced you could do? So that was a pretty powerful point in the story that this guy wrote about what he thinks the Maccabees did. And it's good to get into stuff like this, so you ask questions. I was reading the scripture and I came up to the word Apollonius. And I was like, who the fuck is this? And I wanted to see what the secular world had to say, which the secular world has nothing to say but agree with the Bible. And if the secular world disagrees, then the secular world must be burnt up. Period. Because what happened to when Judas Maccabeus was defending his people, he would save them, right? But his people that turned traitors, he straight up slay them, right? And there was a part in the Maccabees where it was like said that some things I lost my train of thought because I seen these kids over here, my son's friends. So the stories align themselves with history. And the book of Josephus and all that stuff. So I hope it was edifying. Till the next time I say Shalom.